Welcome back, future medicos. In this video, we are going to look at the recently announced special quota for government school students in Tamil Nadu medical admission. To know the details and how it could affect your admission, please stay with me until the end of the video. Now let's go into this announcement yesterday. That is, the Tamil Nadu cabinet approves 7.5% quota for government school students in medical courses. Now, first of all, let's look at what is a reservation scheme and what is a percentage of seats allocated for each category. We have an open category, which is 31% seats, which is open for anyone. And we have a reservation for backward community, which is 26.5%. And we have a BC Muslim, which has 3.5%. MBC, that is the most backward community, we have a 20% reservation. SC, we have a 15% reservation. SCA, that is the Arundadiyar community within SC, has a 3% reservation. And finally, we have the ST candidates, they have 1% reservation. So this is the overall reservation criteria within Tamil Nadu. Now, we also have 10 seats allocated for children of ex-servicemen in government medical colleges. Okay, these 10 seats are only in government medical colleges. We also have 7 seats reserved in government medical colleges for eminent sports person. And we also have a 5% horizontal reservation for persons with disabilities in government medical colleges. So this 5% for disability candidates is only in government medical colleges. So if you look at each category, 5% of the seats are taken and given to persons with disabilities. That is, in case there are 100 seats in a category, for example, if you take backward community, and if you take every 100 seats, 5 seats will go to persons with disabilities. So this is called horizontal reservation. Now the new reservation system, which is for the government school students, which is having a 7.5% reservation. Now this reservation is not only in government medical colleges. We understand that it might also apply to government quota in private colleges. Anyway, this has to be confirmed, but as of now, the information says that it applies both to government medical colleges as well as to government quota in private colleges. So if you look at each category, there will be a 7.5% seats taken away and will be reserved for government school students. So it's a horizontal reservation again. Within each category, there will be 7.5% seats taken away. Now, who is eligible to apply under this reservation category? That is the government school students. Now, first of all, you must clear NEET. Without clearing NEET, you cannot get admission. The second condition, you should have done the entire schooling, that is from class 1 to class 12 in a government school within Tamil Nadu, right? That is the second condition. Or in case if you have not studied the entire schooling, the second condition you can think of is you should be a student with elementary education under RTE Act, that is the Right to Education Act. Under the Right to Education Act, you might have studied in a private school, but you should have migrated to government schools and study for 4 years beginning class 9. Now, these are all tentative terms and conditions. The final terms and conditions, we need to wait for the official notification. Now, let's look at the number of seats available in each of the type of colleges in Tamil Nadu, right? This is based on the current information, that is based on July 2020. I think today is 15 July 2020. So based on 15 July 2020, these are the number of seats available in the different colleges. So government medical colleges, we have about 3,300 seats. Semi-government medical colleges, we have about 350 seats. That is Raja Mutaya Medical College, IRT Perundurai, and ESIC KK Nagar. So these are the 3 colleges we have classified under semi-government medical colleges. Private medical colleges, we have 2,100 seats. This includes the recently approved Panimalar Medical College. And deemed universities, we have about 1,800 seats. So totally, if you look at the number of medical seats within Tamil Nadu, we have 7,550 seats. Now let's look at how these seats are split up, right? First of all, the government medical colleges, we have 3,300 seats. And these 3,300 seats is split into, we have state quota seats, that is around 2,785 seats go under the state quota. That means only candidates from Tamil Nadu can apply for these seats. So only for these seats, we are talking about the reservation. Then you have All India quota, which has 495 seats. These will be filled up by the Union Ministry. So we are not going to talk about these seats in this video. We also have 20 seats under ESIC. So again, we are not going to talk about those seats. We are only going to focus on the state quota. And when you come to semi-government medical colleges, I told you there are 350 seats. Again, if you look at the breakup, the state quota has 247. IRT has 30 seats. ESIC KK Nagar has 20 seats for ESIC candidates. And then All India quota has 53 seats. Once again, we are only going to focus on the 247 seats from semi-government medical colleges which come under the state quota. Now let's look at the private medical colleges. I told you there are 2,100 seats. Out of these, about 1,127 seats are offered under state quota. Malayalam minority has 35 seats. Telugu minority has 203 seats. Management quota roughly has 350. NRI has about 300. Central pool quota under CMC Vellore has 1 seat. And then the sponsored category again in CMC Vellore has 84 seats. Once again, we are going to look at only the state quota seats in this particular video. Okay. Now coming to deemed universities, there are 1,800 seats. 1,530 goes to management quota. And NRI has 270 seats. There are no state quota seats in deemed universities. So we are not going to talk about any of these in this video. So what are the seats we are going to focus on? We are going to focus only on the state quota seats. That is, we have government college seats that is under state quota. We have 2,785. Semi-government colleges has about 247 seats under state quota. And finally, the private colleges have about 1,127 seats under state quota. So all in all, we have about 4,159 seats that come under the state quota. Okay. This doesn't include the management quota. This doesn't include the NRI quota. These are purely the state quota seats. Now we are going to look at how these 4,159 seats is going to be split. Okay. Now let's see the reservation. Now let's look at the state quota seats in government medical colleges, right? I told you 2,785 seats are there in government medical colleges. Now let's look at the various category of reservation. We are going to have 5% of seats reserved for persons with disabilities. 7.5% seats will be reserved for government students. And after deducting these two, I have put them under general category. That means these are the seats if you are not a person with disability, or if you have not studied under government schools, then you will come under this category. Now let's first look at the open category seats. Within open category, anybody can compete. And if somebody gets a seat within open category and he is a person with disability, then probably he will go under this category. So there are 43 seats under open category. Then government students, 7.5% reservation, that is 65 seats under open category will go to government students. So totally we have 863. After deducting 43 and 65, we'll get 755 seats. So this is the real open category we are going to have, about 755. Now BC, we have 37 seats to disability candidates and 55 seats for government students. So totally we have 738. And for candidates that are going to compete, if you are not a person with disability, nor you are a government school student, you have to compete only under the 646 seats. Of course, you are also eligible for the open category. So basically you can compete either under the 646 seats or under the 755 seats. Now BCM, there are 7 seats for government students. MBC, we have 42 seats for government students. SC, we have 31 seats for government students. SCA, we have 6 for government students. ST has 2 seats under government students. And the total adds up to 139 seats are available for persons with disabilities. And 208 seats are available for persons from government schools. Now, leaving aside, you have about 2,438 seats available. That makes up the 2,785 seats. Now, if you are a government school student, you can see you have a very good chance now. There are 208 seats reserved for government school students. So if you are performing reasonably well, you should be able to get a seat. If you are not a government school student, then probably you are going to suffer a little bit, because these 200 seats are taken away, which were available under open competition last year. Now it is taken away. So probably the cutoffs might slightly go up, because we do not even have a lot of government seats added this year. As of now, we have confirmation only about 50 seats being added. So with 50 seats plus, but minus 208 seats, so naturally the cutoff might go up. So you may have to work slightly harder. Now let's look at semi-government medical colleges. There are 247 seats. So under OC, we have 6 seats going to government students. BC, 5 seats. BCM, 1 seat will be given to government students. MBC, 4 seats. SC, 3. SCA, 1. And ST may not get a seat. I'm not sure how they are going to allocate it, because the number comes less than 0.5. And finally, the total seats distribution is this. So government students might get about 20 seats under the semi-government medical colleges. So we have 208 seats available for government students under government medical colleges, plus 20 seats we have under the semi-government medical colleges. Now let's look at the distribution as far as private medical colleges are concerned. Now OC will have 49 seats under government students, BC 42, BCM 5, MBC 32, SC 24, SCA 5, ST 2, and totally we have about 159 seats that goes to government students. This again might slightly push up the cutoff for candidates who are not from government schools, because this year so far we have got confirmation only for Panimalar Medical College, which is going to add about totally 150 seats, but to the government quota they are going to add around 75 seats. So you are going to add 75 seats, but you are going to take away 159 seats for the government school students. So probably there might be an impact on the cutoff marks. Totally, how many seats are there available for government school students? We have about 208 under government colleges, 20 under semi-government, and 159 under private colleges. Totally, we have 387 seats going to government school students under the state quota. Now, that's all about it. But anyway, this is still not confirmed. Still, there is some way, there are still some procedures to be followed before it becomes final, and there could be changes. So all these are preliminary information, and based on the preliminary information, I have shared the details. So if you have any questions regarding this quota or anything regarding Tamil Nadu medical admission, please feel free to post your question in the comments. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends. Please do subscribe to this channel. Thank you. I see you soon in some other video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.